welcome on in. I'm so excited to take you through this 30-minute yin practice. My name is Sam, and I cannot wait to get into this flow with you. If you've never done yin before, we are holding each of the postures for about 3 minutes. So we're in them for a long time. We do them while the body is cold, so that way we can get deeper into the connective tissue and really nourish, support our joint health. And so all you'll need for this class is your mat, and then if you have blocks, a bolster, or even a little meditation cushion, just so in certain postures, if you're a little tight, you want a little extra support, it's just bringing that floor up to you. We've got some good twists and getting into those hips to just release any of that final stress from the year. Let any of the things go that you want to keep in this year and not take forward into the new year with you. And really just take a deep moment to rest and to pour into your cup. So if you are all set, let's go ahead and get into it. And we're going to start in child's pose. So go ahead, start in that tabletop, draw those big toes together, knees wide to the edges, and then slowly sit the hips back. If you have a block, a meditation cushion, etc., you can kind of bring it right underneath that forehead. And then just allow yourself to rest. These aren't about being super active. It's really letting gravity help you out, do that work for you. And so just beginning to allow yourself to arrive. To notice how the mind, the body were pacing. Was it kind of fast and chaotic day? Or has it kind of been sleepy and not energized? Where are you checking in today? And how do you need this 30 minutes for you to support you? Beginning to take those slow, intentional breaths in. Trace the inhale through the nose, the throat into the chest, and feel the belly expand and press into the thighs. And as you exhale, can you sink a little bit deeper? With yin especially, it's not about forcing the stretch. It's really allowing yourself to just surrender and relax deeper and deeper into it. Scanning through your body and noticing the sensations that are present. And anytime you notice your mind pulling you in a direction, is bringing it back to the breath. I love just repeating the word release. If my mind is extra busy and wanting to go in all the directions, release. Nice job. We're almost there on this first pose. Continue and just be in the moment, one breath at a time. As you inhale, can you breathe into that low back, create a little bit more spaciousness? And exhale, let it go. On this next inhale, go ahead, rise up into your table. You can move that block or anything you're using out of the way. Stack shoulders over wrist, knees right under those hips, toes pressed in. On your inhale, drop the belly, eyes gaze up. And exhale, press it around. And just take a couple cat-cows at your own pace. Just Waking up the body, wiggling the tail around, stretching it out. Nice job. And then take it through neutral. We're going to inhale our right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Draw that arm behind the left. Take your shoulder, your ear all the way down to your mat. And extend that left arm out in front. Or you can even reach it around the back and wrap it around your low back. Wherever you find that place to allow yourself to arrive. And start to breathe here. It's so easy in yin to get frustrated, to want to move faster, and just be done and move on to the next one. So what is it like for you to be in the stillness? And to be in that in-between and to sit with the sensation. Let the gravity really just press into the shoulder and stretching the front, the back of it. Maybe let your eyes softly close. Or just find one spot that you can gaze into. And I just noticed that my right hamstring, the back of my right thigh, was gently pinching and lifting this heel up. So I just noticed it. I relaxed and released it. And just notice those really subtle signs of holding that tension. You know, it could be because we're trying to counterbalance the body here. So it's just feeling into where's the body naturally trying to adjust, to hold itself, and how can I intentionally help that release? Go ahead, take one more deep breath in. And on your exhale, if you've got the wrap, slowly release it. Plant that hand right next to your face. On your inhale, press in, pull that right arm slowly to the ceiling. Let yourself move as slow as you need to. Feel that nice stretch. And then slowly set it down on your table. Maybe just rock side to side for a minute as you reset. And then the other side on your inhale, take that left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread it behind and extend. Reach that right arm in front or wrap it around the low back. And just notice how one side feels compared to the other. And after the holiday season, what is it that you're needing to release, to let go of, to not take with you into the new year? Whether it's a thought, a belief, a habit. a relationship. And just breathe in, tune into that heart, that gut wisdom. What are you being asked to release in your life at this stage in your journey right now? Deep breaths, let the belly continue to expand and fill up. Our breath is one of the most powerful tools for relaxing, calming the nervous system, especially when we're all bound up and we're trying to fight or get out of it. We want to be anywhere else. Breathe, let your body know it is safe to be here. It is safe to be in this sensation. Obviously, if anything is painful, always come out. Even if it's just uncomfortable, can you breathe? Meet yourself there. Taking one more deep breath in. Exhale, unwind that wrap. Plant it next to the face. Ooh, move nice and slow. Inhale, come all the way up. Ooh, nice and creaky. And exhale back down to your table. Take a couple cat-cows here. Just moving however you need to. And then we're going to go ahead and take your right knee right into the middle of your mat. You're going to take your left knee, lift it up, over, and then you're going to try to hug those knees as close together as you can. Beautiful. Go ahead, separate those ankles to the side, and then take a deep breath in. Then your exhale, you're slowly going to sit back, and maybe you stay right here. If you have your blocks or any props with you, this is where you can always take one, set it right behind you, and then continue to walk the hands back until you come all the way into your shoelace. Again, maybe you stay in more of that child's pose version. And if you arrive all the way back on your block or not, let the chest lift, the crown of the head lift up, and breathe into those hips. You can bring the hands to heart center. You can place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. And just tune in what feels right for you right here. When your mind wants to run away from the present moment, the discomfort, how can you invite yourself to be here? To feel what your body is holding. And to connect and to nourish her. With each inhale, can you lift the crown of the head higher towards the ceiling? Hug that low belly in as you reach and lengthen. And just gently tuck that chin into the throat. Notice if the chin is lifted or down into the neck. You just want to pull it back into the throat, just helping create that length in the spine. Almost there. Keep breathing. As you inhale, can you really allow the ribs to expand out to create more space? More space for all the goodness that you are calling into your life this next year. As we release and let go of the old, make space for the new. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale it out. Reach back behind. Shift your weight forward. And then uncross those legs. And just let yourself take it side to side. You can sit back in a child's pose. And just bow in here for a second. And then rise up on your inhale. Take that left knee to the center. Take your right knee, cross it up and over. Open up those ankles. And then slowly sit it back. Again, maybe you stay right here. And remember, you can always progress throughout the whole 3 minutes. You don't have to stay in one spot for the whole 3 minutes. You can allow yourself to start here. And then as you exhale, maybe you keep taking it back. Little bit by little bit. And just gently let yourself land on your block if you've got one. Ooh, this side is tight. Roll those shoulders up and back. And begin to breathe into that sensation. I always love with a slower class, a yin class, just like all the yawns that come out. And it's letting the system downshift and regulate and get into that cycle of rest, and so healing can take place. Reach the crown up on your inhale. As you exhale, is there any resistance that you are clutching in those legs that you can softly release. I just caught one right in my hip area, and I was like, oh, I see you fighting this. Breathe in, exhale. Oh, just surrender that grip. And one more deep breath in. Exhale it out. On that next inhale, reach an arm behind you. Press yourself forward and gently uncross those legs. And rock it back and forth. I love kind of flipping the toes over here and just shifting it back and forth, stretching through those feet. And just opening up those hips. Nice job. We're going to move into a dragon pose here. So take your right foot, go ahead and step it up towards that right hand. We want this back hip to be on a nice angle, and that front ankle is right underneath your knee. You want to line up the arms on the inside of that foot, and then heel toe your foot over towards the edge of your mat. Maybe you stay right here. Otherwise, maybe you take an inhale, and on your exhale, you're gently going to roll onto that pinky edge of your foot. So your knee is going to drop to the side. You'll see it better on the other side. And you can stay here, lifted on your hands, or you can slowly come down onto your elbows. Again, this is a great spot. Take your blocks, your meditation cushion, and just prop it underneath those elbows. And getting deep into the front of that hip flexor, that left thigh. A lot of sensation. We've been working, building up to a little bit more sensation with each one. And deep breaths. If I'm on my elbows or you're on your elbows here, I love to take my thumbs and just gently press it in between my eyebrows. Just another little pressure point focus. And it's helping you stay present with the sensation in the legs. Notice if you're clenching tension in those shoulders, neck area. And breathing deep into the belly. Notice if the jaw wants to clench here. You flutter your tongue around and just releasing that tension. Got a couple more slow breaths. Stay present. Stay in there. Maybe you lift up, keep on that pinky edge of the foot. Big stretch. Take one more breath in. And on your next inhale, rise up onto those hands. If you're not, draw that knee back to center, shift the hips back, and then draw that right foot all the way back behind, child's pose. Ooh. Maybe you rock the hips side to side. Nice job. Switching sides here. When you inhale, rise up. Step that left foot forward. Line up your knee or your ankle first, and then take that arm right to the inside of that leg, lining it up with your shin. Heel toe your foot over towards the edge. Gently roll the foot onto the pinky edge, and then begin to breathe. Maybe you stay here. And then as you exhale, maybe you work your way down onto your elbows. And maybe you stay right here. There's no victory, no trophy for getting to your elbows, for going the furthest. It is our ego telling us it's not enough, it's not good enough if you don't do it all the way. I'm just learning how to read, to listen to the body. What is meant for me today? Meet yourself where you're at. Challenge yourself to reach that edge. And also be mindful. And it's like, today's not the day to push it that extra bit. I've got nothing in the cup, and I need to start taking it back in. If you're having a hard time tuning into what am I releasing at the end of this year, a good one to, or way to think about it, is what am I holding on to that's holding me back? If I don't let go of this, how, if at all, will it stop me from going after my goals this year? Maybe it won't stop you, but it might really drastically slow you down. You just get curious of what those areas in your life might be where it's like, yep, it is the time now to no longer operate, to show up in this way. One more round of breath. And then on that next inhale, draw that knee back through center, shift your hips back, and child's pose. Nice job. On your inhale, go ahead and rise up. We're going to come to a wide straddle. So bring your blocks, your bolster, anything right in front of you. Separate those legs nice and wide. Kind of pull the flesh out from underneath your sit bones. So that way you can root in. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, hinge at the hips, fold it forward. Let your hands land wherever they may. And then just let yourself relax here. A little timer going. So with each exhale, maybe the fingers creep a little further forward. Your chest bows a little deeper. Just let the head hang heavy, no matter where you're at. Just let gravity press and melt you down, one exhale at a time. Maybe you nod your head left or right, yes or no. Especially if you've tuned in and you're like, I am ready to release this. And you know what it is, just nodding yes to confirm that to your nervous system. Yes, I am ready to release this. Nice job. Take one more deep breath in here. Exhale, hinge a little further. And on your inhale, gently walk it on up. And then come all the way onto the back. So move that block, that bolster to the side. And then slowly roll all the way down, one spine at a time. Let me move my little cute cup. And then come all the way down. Nice job. You want those knees bent, feet hip distance. You're gonna lift your hips up and over towards the right. Send your left leg long, hug your right knee into the chest with your left hand, right arm reaches out to the side. Take an inhale, hug the knee into the chest. Exhale, draw it across to the left side of the body for your spinal twist. Eyes are gonna gaze in the opposite side. Just allow yourself to be nice and heavy. Just letting the spine ring out. And just taking that knee, that shoulder closer towards the mat with each exhale. If you notice that mind get busy again, release. And drink in these final few moments just for you. And just picture, visualize wringing out everything that is ready to get unstuck, to release, and to let go. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And then on your inhale, gently draw that knee back through center. And breathe in as you land on your back. And exhale, set that foot down. Draw the left knee in, lift your hips up and over towards the left. Send your right leg long. Left knee draws in with the right hand, left arm out to the side. Take a deep breath in, hug it in towards that chest. And exhale over towards the right. Eyes gaze towards the left. Nice job. Oh, and just noticing those final differences from side to side. And take one more round of breath. On your next inhale, gently roll back through the center and draw your right knee into your chest as well. Take a gentle rock side to side. Maybe from here you want to take Savasana, extending out, letting your body receive that full rest. And if that is what you'd like, go ahead and take that now. Otherwise, if you are ready to move on with your day, just slowly roll over to that right side and gently find your way back to your seat. And drawing those legs to an easy seat. And just taking those hands to heart center and bowing that chin inward. And thank you for joining me on your mat today. And to release this year, to create space for all that you are stepping into in this new year. And breathing in gratitude for this body, all that it does and all that it holds for you. And to take this time to pour into your own cup, to nourish this physical body, so you have so much to continue to pour from. Namaste. Thank you, beauty. I hope you are feeling so much more relaxed and open in your body. If you've got questions, comment them below. If you liked this video, if it was helpful for you, make sure to hit like and subscribe so that way you don't miss any future videos, and I will see you in the next one.